the challenges of directing on a tight budget. 'Cause I know you ain't a millionaire, and maybe you are. I don't know. I don't want to put your business out there. Maybe you are. Got some, he got millions, y'all. Go get him. But like I know as an independent, any independent artist, like who ain't being funded by a production company or something like that, is like we're working with a tight budget. I was just curious what challenges come with working on a tight budget. Like what are you lacking, and like how do you overcome these challenges working with a tight budget? Because we do we do crowdfunding and things like that, and maybe get help from
Right.
fam and things like that. But like, how do you deal with the tight budgetness? And with horror, it might be I don't know if it's easier or harder, but I know
Well,
you do more. Mm.
this is the thing. Like I guess this is also why I'm so keen on psych thrillers and stuff because
Mm.
you can literally take one space, one room,
Right.
and you can turn it into a whole film. You can turn on one room into a whole film. I'm like I said, look at Secret Window. There wasn't many location shots in that movie,
Yeah.
Secret Window, and in even like and Saw.
Mm-hmm.
Saw was in a room. It was in a room with people handcuffed.
They did deviate, but it could have been in that
Yeah,
space for the whole movie and like told a story.
yeah, right. It's
But
like, and
performance.
most horror films outside, like most psych thrillers films or horror films,
Mm.
like outside of like your iconic um horror icons like
Yeah.
Freddy and all that and stuff.
Right.
Most of those takes place in one space
Mm.
because you know that closed in space causes the audience themselves to not think about other things. You're in that one location.
Gotcha.
Now like if I had a huge house, yeah, that one house
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
be the one location. That huge house will be the one location, and you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
like that.
um, look at we look at Get Out. Get Out started out at we had two locations
Mm-hmm.
when they first opened up. When they was in the girls' bedroom,
Yeah.
which they really didn't show much of.
Right.
Well, I would say three because then you had the road. They was in the car
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
on the way to the house,
Mm.
and then they was at the house.
Yeah.
And then they filmed everywhere around that
Oh,
house,
yeah.
on the yard, and
Mm-hmm.
everything was at that one location.
Her,
And
her,
so,
when they were driving, that's probably like up the block.
right,
The
and
bedroom
they
could have been a
pretty
different
much,
bedroom in the house.
right,
Like,
yep, you could be right, you could be right, and so, and you use
mm.
just camera angles as far as how to work it, but like back to your question, working with a low budget, I would say that the tough part is um it is for one is being here in Cal is trying to find people to fit within that budget.
Out of California. Oh, okay.
Yeah, trying to hire people that fit within that budget because you have people who are good at their crafts, and you just don't want to shortchange them
Yeah.
as far as like their craft, their craftsmanship, and their
Mm.
work, and their time
Yeah.
and stuff. And you don't want to shortchange them, but it's like, okay, this is what I have though. This is the budget of what I have.
Mm-hmm.
And what I come to find out is if you actually talk with the people and be honest with them, it's like,
Yeah.
look, this is my budget.
Yeah.
This is what I got. Can you work with me?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they'll either say yes or no. It's no, it's not nothing. It's nothing personal when they say no.
Right. Right.
It's
Right.
just that
Let them.
they
Yeah.
got food, they got to provide, which I understand that
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. So it's like I would say so. It is also in the blessing in disguise. Sometimes when they say no, you
Mm-hmm.
might find some upstart, somebody that's just fresh, that's new,
Yeah.
and just hungry, and just want to do something, and they come in
Mm-hmm.
and they knock it out of the park as far as like, oh dang, I didn't even know who you were, but you were good at what you would do, what
Yeah.
you're doing, and it's like, okay, cool. Sometimes no could be a good thing because you might find a diamond that that hasn't been found yet. And you
Right,
know, and
right.
it's like, oh crap, okay, cool. Now yeah, I got you on my project, you know. And then they go off and go blow up and it's like, yeah, at least he worked on my project first though, you know. They
Oh,
they worked on my project first, you know. It's
hey, that's
like,
how I
all
look
right,
at
cool.
you. No, I'm like, I mean, but I do feel a sense of pride though when
Yeah.
see people, you and Joe Santos and
Yeah.
even like Nicole. This is how far y'all have come and stuff like that. I mean, I wasn't there at the beginning. I don't know y'all actual beginning, but I was
Right.
there earlier stages. You know, it's been a while, like
Right.
a decade or so.
Right.
So, but,
Yeah. Yeah.
I got
Yeah. We've been through the trenches together, bro.
yeah. I like what you said. It sparked something in my mind when you said about the one location. He said because it keeps you there, and like
Mm-hmm.
especially like in horror, I like that. It's like it gives you that tunnel vision, and
Right.
maybe a subliminal sense of I'm trapped here. I can't like where is he going to go? Because like you said, Get Out. They were just in that house, and it was like all right, well he can't. Can he just leave? Like you know what I mean? That type of thing. But like
Right.
the locations and the movies keeping you here. Like no, you gotta see this through right here. You
Right.
can't go nowhere. You're in the
Right.
woods having sex.
Right.
Now you got a machete in your throat. You can't go nowhere.
Right.
You know? That's one of the questions I'll be asking. I'm like, can't y'all just leave? Just leave. Ain't nobody gonna go with you. We out. All right, I'm out.
You know,
Goodbye. I'm
I
walking.
say that I say that to Nicole a lot, and she was like, "Well, if we actually do what we normally would do, the movie would be over." You know,
You should make a no. Well, baby, ain't
you
like
know,
no one's gonna
and,
steal
you
that.
know,
But I can see you doing a short. That'd be a nice comedy short right there. Put you and Nicole in it too. Just hey, you hear that noise? Then see the moving truck and credits. I'm like, it's the moving truck today. Credit that's into the movie. You have a sad ghost in the window, maybe in the back, like, what's going on?